Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the last process video for the January Build-A-Page series. Today I think I'm going to change things up and I think we're going to do a 2-page layout. And so let me just go ahead and kind of push some of this embellishment stuff to the side and I'll show you what we're dealing with for paper and kind of the idea that I have. So I have a couple pictures from last weekend going scrapbooking. So although I kind of had a Christmas kind of theme going on and I pulled all this out of my Christmas stash, these are more winter and I think we can get away with it. So I have here the picture of the building where we stayed. And then I have also a close-up of like the snow on the trees. It was just absolutely beautiful. And then I have like the sunbeam picture my sister took. I forget what she called those. So I thought on this page, I could go ahead and kind of do something like this. And then I have the pictures of all the girls making snow angels. So I have my friend Vicky who did one by herself, and then the other 3 girls who went and did one kind of a series. So I thought for the ones of my sister and my other friends, I could maybe stack them like this, and then Vicky would be on the end. So going with this. And I'm thinking I want the snow picture and the tree picture. And then also considering this being tree with the snow, that's kind of why I'm thinking this way. Now we have these 2 papers also. We have this pink polka dot and then we have this pink diagonal. I'm thinking for the photos, I'm going to go ahead and mat all of them. I should have enough since some of them are smaller. And then I have this wood veneer that I thought we could go and do the title of Laughter. I may have to figure something else out though, because I don't, the ascending is kind of messing with me here and I don't want to mess up that. So I might have to put something within it. And then what I done off camera is taken these wood veneers and I painted them with a pink alcohol marker. So all these kind of have a pink hue that will bring in the pink of that one paper I want to bring in. So I thought I could like sprinkle some of these around and maybe this will get the gap. Put a smaller one here, a bigger one here. And then have another one here, or there might be other things that I can throw in there. I'm just this is kind of just what was in my brain as far as what I was thinking. And where do I want these? Maybe like down here. So this is kind of what I'm thinking of my basic layout. Now the other thing I was thinking is maybe matting these on white first, because I have some cream tones in here. I have some white tones. This is more to the cream base. So I thought by pulling in the white and matting them on white first, it would allow then it to make sense having both the white and the cream together. So let me just grab out a little white cardstock first of all. And then we'll mat them, like I said, on that pink. And then what I can do is maybe run a band of that diagonal on there, and that will just pull in a little bit more and bring it all together. Or I could do like a 3/4, like a lower. Let's see. I'm thinking like if I do like a 4-inch band. Let me find my trimmer. All right. I'm going to start out by doing a 6 by 6 inch band. And then we can always trim down. Like I said before, you can always trim down. You can't add. Well, you can, but it's a little bit harder. So I figure I can always go back and trim. And like this one is not a true 12 inch. So we're going to have to do a little bit of matching it up so they're the same size. So hang on one second. Are just a little bit off. Paper pads you'll find sometimes are just a tad bit less than 12 inches. And even between the manufacturers, I don't think there's ever been a true 12 by 12 paper. All right, so let's see what we can do here. So I'm thinking maybe going here and having that at the bottom. And this at the bottom. Nope, I don't like it. Let me go and mat these first. And then we'll look at it again. I mean, maybe I could just go and put it like an edge and do a little pink scallop. Let's see. We're going to pivot on our idea here. All right, let's go ahead and get these matted. But I kind of, like I said, I kind of have an idea of what I want. Just, it's the execution. And I'm just going to give these enough of a gap that I can cut between. And that one won't fit. And this one's got a little bit of a gap. Add the rest of these. Now I colored in 9 of the snowflakes, and I'm okay with that because if I don't use all 9, I still have the other side that's wood veneer. So if I find that I don't like it or I don't want to use that, I can flip them over and use the other side. So we're not 100% committed to that color. All right, there's that. And then the last one we're going to put this way. All right. So are you guys all finished doing your Christmas? I know some people had commented that they were also still working on their Christmas things. I just, like I said, once I'm done, it's going to be put away, and then I would have to. I have a IKEA workstation, so it's the calyx units, the cubes, with their tables attached to it. So the cubes that are under the table is where I store, and that's great. But I have to like get on the floor, and this girl don't get on the floor no more if she doesn't have to. So once they're kind of put under there, they're in. I mean, I can reach them if I really needed to, but it would take a little effort. So that's why you guys are seeing all the Christmas on here, because I really want to get as much of the Christmas done as I can before I get sick and tired of Christmas and I move on to flowers and springtime and other projects that don't involve red, green, and snow. So let's get this last one done. And then I'm going to do the same thing with that pink paper. Now with the pink paper, it may look a little off only because some of the edges have the distressing going around it. And I'm okay with it because you're not going to see a lot. It's going to be an edge. So we're all good with that. But you can tell that the pink, when I colored them in, really was a pretty good match for this pink. So I think that pop of pink will help. And let's see. Let's go ahead and get these matted. And then we'll see what we can do with that. I can also go in and look in my stash and see if there's any scraps or anything that would be a better color to bring in. And again, I'm going to leave enough of a gap that I can make my frame going around it. All right. Oh, that might be a problem. Okay, we might have to make these a little bit smaller so that I have enough to get this one on, and I won't. All right. Well, maybe. All right, I'm going to have a couple of them not be on the pink. So one of the things that I'll do is if I'm matting some with and some without, I try and do an odd number. So here I've got, because this, well, maybe. Oh, yeah, I can go that way. All right, creative taping here. We're good. I'm going to pull these over a little bit more. Just had to turn it. Otherwise, what I could have done is I would have like 2 matted on this page and 2 matted on this page, and the others without, so that you have an even number matted and not matted on both sides, so it's consistent. Okay. And we'll go ahead and pull that one up. And we'll get this one on. And then we'll lay it out and we'll see what else we want to add on here. All right. And with the embellishments, I may not need that other piece of paper. I might have more than enough with what I've got. Or maybe I can try ripping an edge and seeing if it looks better with a ripped edge, because then I would have a little bit of white between the 2 layers of blue. And that might, because right now it was blending in too much and I wasn't really feeling it. But maybe I'll try that. I'll try ripping it and seeing if giving it that ripped edge helps it look a little bit better. All right, almost done here. Go. That's centered better. This one needs to get straightened out. There we go. And when I'm cutting these, I'm still butting it up to the bottom so that I'm still cutting straight lines. And then if I need to adjust, I'm adjusting the picture and I'm adjusting it to a good square. Whereas if I did it to the, if I cut it to the picture, I wouldn't have my room to adjust, if that makes sense. Let me go ahead and center this one better. All right, so that one's good. I'm gonna fix this one. This one's good. That one's good. That one looks okay. And this one looks okay. So let's go back. We're gonna set it up again with the house. We have the snow. And I think she called it like a snow dog, or I don't remember what it was. Lori, leave a comment in the bottom what it is. All right, so we have that. And then we have the girls doing their, oh, here he comes. All right, Moira, I'm letting him on the table to say hi just to you. This is Buddy. I'm gonna say hi to Moira. All right, come on, off the table. Come on, off. Come on. Get on the arm. You on? Okay. He's on the arm of the chair. He's allowed there. He's just not allowed on the table. But Moira the other day wanted to see him hop on the table. So that was for you, Moira. All right. Now we have these. So what I was saying is possibly this would look better if it had a ripped edge, because then you'd see the white. And that white edge would give it a little bit of a break. And I'm still not feeling that. So I think we're gonna leave it off. I'm okay with not using it. So this is just gonna be our layout. And I'll trim this later. All right, so I think I want to have it more to the center, like that, or to the bottom. Okay, I'm good with this one. So we're going to kind of have our line for the base right here. And to make it look cohesive, the other page, the pictures will start at the same, about the same. Keeping in mind, they'll be in a 3-ring binder. So they're not going to be right next to each other. So if there's a little bit of a gap or whatever, you won't notice it. All right. And here's the last one. And this is just kind of give it a grid look going across the page. Nope, you got to come up here once. You got to stay. All right, now let's get these down. And I'm just looking at the gap here and the gap here, and I want to make them similar. And we'll put that one up. And then this one will go next to it. And like I said, I would prefer to have the laughter kind of butt up, but with the G hanging down, it won't work. And even if I was to try and do it down below, I'm still cutting off part of the picture. I mean, I could go like this. Let's see how this one looks. That's a little bit better. Or I could go. No, I like it up above. So we're gonna put it here, and I will just prop it up and then have stuff coming around it. Like, for example, the big snowflake, and then have another one here and another one here. And then I've got more embellishments that we can add in. And then I like maybe 2 here. Where do I want them here? I don't want it going straight across, but let's see. Maybe I'll put these 3 here and then this one down here. Kind of like that. Let's leave it there for now. So then I do have the snowman. And it's got warm wishes. That to me is too Christmassy, even though it would have been funny because if I was journaling about it, it was sub-zero weather. So, I mean, it's kind of tongue-in-cheek. Let's see if we can do the play. It's got the holly on it, but if I take the holly off, now it's not bad. Maybe like there. So just taking the holly off, it takes it away from being a Christmas layout. Now, what else do I have in here? Yeah, more snowflakes falling. Maybe we can do that. And these were what I was talking about. I've got these, like, say, burr, cold. Maybe that there. I've got these snow. Then we have memories. Maybe snow day down here. And then joy. Maybe that, like that. That's not bad. And then, let's see what I got with these. Kind of like that. Stick one with the snowman. Snow day, snow. All right, and then I have these little let me grab these. Okay, I have a journaling card. I think he needs to go there. I can put him on top, maybe. Then we have the big snowflakes. If I add and layer them up. Thought I had another one. Oh, here it is. This one's got white snowflakes all around. So maybe if I layer one up over here. Kind of thinking there, or I could add something down here. Now I've got that diagonal, this diagonal. Can add this pink snowflake in. And then we have these, I have 4 of these little acrylic ones. That again, I can just kind of sprinkle. Get one there. And then maybe like one down here. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then the last thing I have, which I thought might bring in a little bit more sparkle, is I have these that have pink and they have clear. And they're just the sticker back. So I've got white and pink. I can throw on a couple of these. And then I have these big gems. And I thought I could put on 2 of these. Now this one doesn't have anything. And this has a snowflake. Let's see how that looks. It's blue. It's not bad. And I think that's gonna do it. Everything just needs to get glued down, but I think we're gonna call this one done. I like how it looks, and again, I have room to journal and talk about how much fun we had, the weather, and, you know, bringing a bunch of pictures onto a 2-page layout, pulling in some of the pink, and using 2 papers that, you know, may look difficult, but they make great backgrounds. And again, when you're pulling things in, if you're looking at it and going, there's no rule that says you have to use it. I just moving on. These will go into my scrap bin, and I'll find something else to use it with. All right, everybody, I want to thank you so much for playing along with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this week and were able to get some inspiration on getting some of your Christmas stash used. Again, you know, make those page kits when you've got more time and you feel like touching your stuff. And that way, when you have limited time after work, you have things that are put together and you can just quickly make a layout. I will be back again tomorrow with, or actually I'm going to do it at the end of the month. I will do a complete page share. So I'm not going to do one just for build a page. So these will be at my end of the month layout share. Have a great day. Make sure you check out everyone else who's playing along, and I will see you again on my channel real soon.